So I went out with my girls on Saturday and realized that my license was expired. So I'm going today to the DMV. Hopefully they ain't gonna be closed when I get there. I'm going today to get my picture retaken and to get a non-expired license. And it's currently 2:38, and according to online they close at 5. But you know, we dealing with the DMV, they could close at 4:30. They could stop letting you in at like 4:30 or 4. So I'm gonna try to rush and be there no later than 4:30. So for primer just then, I just used my favorite, which is the Urban Decay Urban Defense Complexion Primer. This primer is everything, and it's very important for your DMV photo that you wear a primer that's going to smooth out your skin so that your picture is flawless. So I definitely want to make sure that I use a foundation that does not have any flashback. Super important. You don't want to look crazy in your photo. So 2 foundations that I would recommend: the Koh Gen Do Aqua foundation, as well as the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear foundation. I'm going to use the Koh Gen Do foundation because it is my absolute favorite, but I am literally running out of this. I wish I could see how much I got left, but I know it's not going to be long before I'm done with this. And to blend it in, I'm going to use the Sigma F80 Air. And the more I use this brush, the more I'm falling in love with it. When I first tried it, it was just okay. But each time after that, it's just getting better and better. This brush blends in your foundation so nice. And it feels like a luxurious brush. Like it feels like it has higher quality than their previous brushes, just a little bit to me. It just feels better. For concealer, I'm going to use the Mercier Flawless Fusion. And to blend it in, I'm going to use my favorite concealer brush. You guys see me use this in pretty much every video. This is the F64. Literally blends in my concealer better than a sponge. It doesn't take away the coverage. It's just awesome. I don't know how I blended in my concealer before I had this brush, honestly. So it's important for you to also choose a concealer and powder that doesn't have flashback or has less flashback, so that you don't look bright, super like bright underneath the eyes and everywhere that you put the concealer. So I found that the Laura Mercier, just Laura Mercier in general, doesn't have flashback. So the concealer and the powders. The Ben Nye Luxury powder is really nice too if you have that. It's a really nice powder, doesn't have flashback. And to set it, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to take this powder on an F35 brush, and I use this because it's super small and I'm able to really get underneath the eyes and everywhere that I need to. It's the perfect size for my setting powder. Then for brows, we want to make sure that your brows are on fleek. So use your favorite brow product. Mine happens to be pretty much all of the ones that I have. I only keep brow products that I really like, which is the CoverGirl Ultra Fine, the Lancome Brow Stylist in Brunette, and the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and that's what I'm using today. And yes, I am going full glam. I forgot to say that. This is a full glam driver's license photo. Not holding back nothing. We're giving them all we got. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids first, and then we'll do eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Persona Cosmetics Identity Palette, and I'm going to start with the shade Charming. This is gonna be like my easy 3-step eyeshadow look that I really like to do. The way I do it is I start with a transition color. And then my second step is I'm going to go in with a darker shadow to deepen up the crease. So I'm going in with Fearless. Now this is super dark. You don't have to go this dark. You can go just maybe a few shades darker than your transition color if you want something a bit more natural. But I want something that you can actually see in the photo. So I'm going to go in with this darker shade. And it honestly picks up, like this is almost looking black. But this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm applying it and blending it out at the same time. And then you want to make sure that you have your first blending brush pretty handy so that you can blend out the edges so that it doesn't look super harsh. And then the third and last step is to choose like a shimmer shadow to put on the lid. And it totally depends on just what your outfit is, if you want to match that, or you can go with gold. Gold is safe. It don't matter really what you're wearing. It looks good every time. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the shade Gold Digger, not Gold digger, but gold digger. Hey. And I'm taking a MAC 242 brush, and I'm just gonna apply this to the empty spot. This palette is so pretty. And with this brush, you can really get a cut crease without doing the concealer step. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do just a half cut crease. And I'm gonna go back in with that dark brown / black and blend the edges of that gold. And then with a Sigma E70 brush, I'm going to take that first shade we used, which was just the transition color, and I'm going to apply this to the lower lash line and just tie the look together. And this brush that I'm using is angled, so it fits perfect underneath the eyes when you want to do something really quick to smoke it out. Then lashes, I'm going to use my favorites, which are Lash Label Peachy lashes. Literally every time I wear these, you guys love them. I love them every time I wear them, so we're here. And these lashes, like I always say, they're inexpensive and they're popping. So if you have not gotten you a pair of these lashes, I don't know what's taking you so long. I'm about to cry. I don't need all these people. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Sunset Deep Bronzer. The fact that this eye look is the same as my last video, like, come on, Taylor. But I had to do something that I wanted, like, on my photo, so. And hopefully you guys still got some tips out of this video, even though it's the same kind of color scheme, especially when I put on the lip. For mascara, I'm going to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Plumping Mascara. For blush, I'm going to use the Peach blush from Laura Mercier, and I'm going to apply it with a F05 brush. Now this brush is actually a contour brush, but I love how it's like circular and it fits right there and it blends out the blush really, really well. For highlights, I'm going to use my favorite, Soulmate. I'll have it down in the description box. Then I'm going to use this same highlighter in the inner corner. So for my lipstick, please don't be mad, but this is no longer available. But I will say that MAC has a tendency to relaunch lipsticks from what I've noticed. So you may be able to go into MAC and be like, hey, do y'all have something similar to this? Because this red lipstick is so pretty, and every time I wear it, you guys are like, oh my god, I wish I could get that lipstick. But the main point of this is that you want to pick a blue based red. Blue based reds make your teeth look like crazy white. Blue based colors in general, so like a blue based orange or blue based purple, blue based pink, all of those will make your teeth look whiter. And red is my absolute favorite color lipstick to wear, so of course I'm gonna choose a blue based red. But just when you're picking your lip color, make sure that it is blue based. And I want to say Patricia Bright, if you guys follow her on YouTube, I'm pretty sure that the color she's coming out with is very similar to this, so you could support her. And it's a MAC lipstick if you wanted to get something like this. I really do believe that it's very similar, except the one that she's coming out with is more matte, I believe, and this one is a amplified cream. In the photo it looks pretty similar because hers is like a bit purpley. Maybe it's not the same, but it's pretty similar, I guess. So you can see my teeth look so alright. To set my face, I'm going to use the Mario Badescu facial spray. This one is the aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Does the exact same as the rose water, so you can get either one. It just really depends on the smell you want. Oh, that smells like a hotel. I love it. Like a spa in a hotel. So this is the completed look. This is what I'm wearing for my DMV photo. Hey, slay. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, as well as watch my previous video. It was my birthday. Turn up, get ready with me. I turned 21, so check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.